Hello TMAA students and families, this is Supplement SB and today we're going to work on dance of pain number 2, or the inside wrist break. Ariel, please. Sit. Okay. Alright, so this one we're doing a similar reach to what we did for the outside wrist break, except now instead of grabbing same side to the thumb, we're going to do opposite side going to the ulnar aspect of his hand, or the part of his hand where his pinky connects. Okay, so I'm going to reach across and I'm going to hook this meaty part with my fingers here. As with the outside wrist break, I want my thumb opposite where my fingers are grabbing so that I can maximize my leverage. There's a natural groove between the first and second fingers inside the hand, and that is a great place to put your thumb, the base of your thumb. So I'm going to circle around, and as I'm doing this, my thumb is going to slide into the webbing of his finger. Okay, webbing of here where his finger and his thumb meet. Okay, so again, I start with the thumb on the back of his hand. As it rotates, it slides in position right here. From here, I've got a couple of angles that I need to worry about. I need to make this angle here, his wrist, and this angle here, his elbow, acute. They need to be smaller than 90 degrees. They're going to form this lightning bolt or Z shape, and it's going to be fairly parallel to the ground, fairly horizontal. The way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to use my left hand. I'm going to grab his wrist here, and with these 3 fingers, I'm going to pull his elbow towards me. Now these 3 fingers, if you've ever used a hammer, these 3 fingers are the source of power in your grip and in this type of movement with your hand. So I'm engaging these 3 fingers to pull his elbow towards me, which is going to make his elbow more acute, as well as his wrist, because I'm not letting his wrist open up. I'm using this hand here. Okay? From here, I've got my squeeze. Once I have my acute angles, I'm going to use this hand to roll his fingers like I'm trying to touch his face with his fingertips. Okay? So again, from here, I grab along the pinky, pull to this position, and I'm grabbing with my left hand. Okay? And actually I want to do that at the same time. I want to do that as I'm going into position. From here, once I have my angle, and you can see he's starting to drop. First thing you're going to see is that shoulder start to drop, and then his knees are going to start to buckle. And from there, I'm going to roll his fingers towards him. Now the footwork, I want to make sure that I use proper stances. Footwork, I'm going to step back into a long stance so that the force of my weight goes into his joint. Okay? In addition, I can drop all the way back into this position here. Okay, so my long stance becomes a 1 knee down posture. And that's dance of pain number 2.